Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today we have the big patch notes. This is obviously for the Korean version, but we already know that we're going to be getting the exact same stuff. There might be a few little bits and bobs in here that we obviously don't have yet, but I'm going to go over all of the juicy information. This is quite a big one, so sit back, relax, and then let's get into this. So what is new? New content will be added and systems and functions will be updated for a pleasant playing experience. So this is talking about the new solo dungeons, ladies and gentlemen. And this is completely brand new. This has never been on KR before. So I've never seen it. Nobody's ever seen it and nobody's ever played it. So this is really, really good. I've been waiting so long now for us to finally catch up to the KR version. So there will be stuff like this, which is absolutely brand new. So yeah, this is really exciting. So one player dungeon, it's going to be called Phantom Corridor. Again, obviously the translation might be a little bit off, but no, it is what it is. We move on. You can attack bosses through individual play. An equipment growth linkage system has been added, which allows you to link the growth level of upgraded equipment to other equipment. The existing weekly reward system will be now terminated, and then we're getting a new weekly reward system, which we already know as well because Tico spoke about that with Godspeed. So yeah, this is really interesting. So the Ring Corridor, single player dungeon fantasy corridor has been added. It can be accessed through the menu, special dungeons, and then Phantom Corridor. And the required combat power is present depending on the spawning stage. Bosses get rotated every week, with a total of 5 levels of difficulty. This is interesting. I'm glad that we're getting some difficulty. I didn't want it to be, because my concern when they first mentioned it was because you can get tier 2 weapons in here. So I thought, oh, is it going to be so easy that everyone's just going to get tier 2 weapons with ease? But no, there's 5 levels of difficulty, and also there is a limit. You can only get rewards 3 times per week, so that's good. But you can go into this dungeon as many times as you want. So that is also good. So you can see here are the tier 2 weapons. That's nice to see. And also we can get runes in there as well. Okay, interesting. So boss effects will be added depending on the spawn stage, and the rewards available will be increased. Okay, so the higher you go, the better rewards you're going to get, basically. You can drop heroic gear, heroic runes, obsidian shards, and more. Yeah, here we go. So 3 times per week you can get the rewards. So you can go into the dungeon, like I said, 24/7 if you like, but only get the rewards 3 times, which is fair. I think that's fair enough. Aha, so here we go. On level 5 difficulty, we can see you've got the weapons, the runes, some other stuff, and also accessories as well. This is actually pretty good, guys. And these bosses, by the way, they're completely brand new. We haven't seen them before, so that's really cool. Let's go through down here. All right, here's the equipment growth linkage. Now, this is going to this is again another brand new system. We've not seen it before, and this is basically going to allow us to basically have more than one build, but a lot easier. So the equipment growth system allows you to transfer your enhanced level to another piece of equipment. So basically you have to, so say I put my helmet here, my helmet's max plus 12 helmet. You then have to unlock this slot here, and then I can place any other helmet. So I put another tier 2 helmet in there, and it will automatically raise it to plus 12. But there is obviously a big cost, a big one-off cost to do this. But I mean, it's going to make it a lot easier for players that want to have, multiple builds, or even if you just want to test out something new. A new weapon comes out and you just want to test it out. You don't have to go all the way through leveling up that weapon. As long as you've got one slot open, you just put that brand new weapon in there, it's immediately plus 12. Now, obviously, I'm assuming the traits will, it's not going to carry over traits, because certain weapons and certain items, they don't share the same traits, so that would be impossible. But that's fine. If you just want to test it out, you can just do that. Now let's scroll down, and this is what it's going to cost us. So for the weapon, the first slot is going to cost 150 growth stones and 8.5 million solent. Then if you want to unlock the second slot, 500 rare weapon growth stones and 25 million solent. Armor, 150. So basically it's the same price for each. Then it's saying ornament. I guess that means accessories. So yeah. So basically first one is 8.5 million, 150 stones. And then second one is 500 stones and then 25 million solent. It's not too bad, to be honest. I know a lot of people might say, oh, that's a lot. But I mean, you don't have to do this. Just remember that, guys. This is just if you want to have, multiple sets or just test out multiple stuff. Weapon specializations has been removed from hiding details. Okay. Interesting. Weekly rewards. So this is the new weekly rewards. This is the new system. We have already seen this before, but just basically bear in mind, you can just, a little quick recap. TLDR is the whole system's been overhauled. You now have to get points, but you can get these points from doing whatever you like, whether that's fishing, for example, PvP, PvE, gathering, whatever. That's how you can do it now. They wanted it to be basically you're more in control of what you want to do, like which content you want to do. Some content and items are being consolidated or changed to improve quality of life. Yeah, so we knew about this as well. So the stones and stuff and the medals is all getting changed. So here we go. There's new items and crafting. Again, the translation is a little bit off, but whatever. So deep, it says deep flowerwood. Dimensional soulstone and dimensional spirit will be merged and changed to adventurer coin, grit, and adventure coin God's will. Again, ignore the names, I guess. These might not be correct, but basically they're all getting consolidated to make it easier. That's the TLDR of that. Now there was going to be, after the maintenance, this again, obviously this is just on the Korean one. Some of these coins might not be available to us instantly, as far as I know, but we'll just have a quick look anyway. Elite Resistance Badge will be replaced with Epic Resistance Badge. Okay, so 1 Elite Resistance Badge will be replaced with 2 Epic Resistance Medals. Okay. And then there's a new merchant, so it's a Resistance Merchant. Okay. And then this is the new stuff that we can get with the new medals. That's fine. Scroll down a little bit here. Arena Merchant. We're getting some new items for the arena. Now, don't worry, guys. What I will do is I will log onto my Korean account when the Korean servers come back on, and I'll check through the new NPCs and stuff. So I'll make a video for that for you guys and girls, so that you're aware ahead of time for the global release. Now we know about this as well. The field bosses, that is all changing. So there's going to be now a peace portal, as always. There's going to be basically a GVG portal, and then there's going to be a faction, so like a Dominion portal. So for the open world bosses, there's no longer going to be the mass open world Zerg. That's completely gone now. For the Arc boss, it's the same thing, apart from they are keeping the open world. So you can either go through the portal, the peace portal, or the Dominion like faction portal, or if you just want to have it completely open world, you can still do the Alliance open world for the Arc boss. Now it's saying here, during the Arc boss attack in faction battles, the boss will not reset and it will not recover health. Okay. If a player dies during an Arc boss battle in faction, their contribution... okay. So your contribution does not get reset if you die in the faction mode. That's interesting. Fair enough. The events have now changed as well. We already knew that. They removed the ability to participate in low-level local events that limits your stats. Interesting. So we're now no longer allowed to go to the low-level ones. I think that's good, to be honest. There's no need for a level 55 to be going down to these low-level ones anyway. Tax transportation has been changed. I won't bother reading the times because that's obviously Korean times. Now, this again is interesting. This is talking about the combat update and the movement changes further down here. But before we get to that, they're talking about, they've been analyzing dungeon clearance rates and user patterns for a long time. And we're constantly making system and balance adjustments. We've concluded that the random party matchmaking was introduced did not work as well. Okay. In order to solve this problem, we've increased the performance of the party matching effort. I mean, yeah, random, I don't know, you're never going to be able to make, that's very hard. Like, so what, you're trying to say they're going to bring in an MMR system for the random dungeon? That's a little bit, I don't know, that's going to be difficult to do. But anyway, we'll see. We'll have to see if that works. Let's scroll down a little bit more. I'm not going to read every single, line. As always, I will pin the source to this in the description box down below, so you can read, the whole lot at your own leisure. Now, this is about the Abyss chest. Let's scroll down. I wanted to talk about the controls and movement. Here we go. So regarding the controls, we focused on improving them so that users can freely operate them at any time they want. The flow of movement, targeting, and attack was made more natural, and the goal was to relieve frustration that comes from the feeling, because guys, NCSoft, the targeting in this game has been absolutely terrible since day one on Korea. So it's taken you a long time, but I'm happy that you finally got to it. So yeah, so to this end, various convenience elements has been improved, such as changing direction while moving while jumping, and maintaining movement speed whilst attacking. Again, another huge W. We've also improved the accuracy of targeting, thank goodness, and added the ability to switch between walking and running. We will continue to refine it. Yeah, good. So, while using the movement skill, it is now possible to switch the direction of the camera. That's really good. After you use a movement skill, the amount of time you can't perform actions has been reduced. Again, thank goodness for that. There was always this weird delay after you use a movement ability. Now, moved while jumping. In classic mode, the targetable area has been expanded. Okay, that's really cool. Change the way the tab key selects the target. Okay, thank you. The closer the target is to the front direction the camera is facing, the higher the priority will be given. Okay, cool. You can now target, yes. Thank you, finally. You can now target targets up to 50 meters away. Thank you. Walk/run has been added. So we can now, we can now RP walk, I think. I think that's what Tico was saying. We can now RP walk. Switching directions whilst moving has been changed to instantly change direction. Cool, thank you. Added a feature to prevent the transformation from auto disarming. Added this one for me, guys, is huge. This is what I'm so glad about this. Added the ability to ignore friendly target selection. So when you're trying to DPS the enemy and you're hovering over and you're clicking, so many times I click a friendly target and it's just irritating. Obviously for a healer, you're not going to turn this off, but for DPS, I'm turning this off instantly as soon as we can. Movement speed no longer decreases while attacking. Again, another big W. That's really good. New system as well. Status ailment cancellation convenient function has been added. When you are afflicted by a specific ailment, a dispel ailment action will be added that can be used for that duration. So you can see on here, you've been, we can press space, and then what happens when we press space? Okay, it immediately dispels the fall and it uses roll. Nice, okay, that's cool. I like that. I'll test that out in game to see if it, how good it actually is. That's really cool. Right, let's scroll down. They're doing some weapon balancing again. I'm not going to go through all of these, like I said, otherwise this video will be super long. Let's have a look if we can see anything that's really interesting. Where's the spear? Any changes to the spear? Sword and shield. And we've got greatsword, dagger. These are fixes. Longbow. Fixed an issue where selecting the charge time reduction mastery. Okay. Crossbow. Walking. I love how the staff gets called walking stick, but yeah. Window. Okay, this is spear. What? It baffles me why this translation. How do you go from spear to like window? Reduced. That's reducing the cooldown. These are fixes basically. Fixes. Yeah, nothing too crazy there to be honest. They've changed some stats of the 2-star equipment. Talandre's experience will be improved. Interesting. Let's quickly scroll down, guys. Yeah, these are like lots of fixes. Okay, some good UI changes here as well. Lovely, like to see this. All damage plotters have been reworked in font. So this is looking more... Yeah, this is looking nicer. I like this. I like the look of this. And then here we go down here. Nothing too interesting here. Just scroll down a little bit more. Server migration. And then some more like fixes and stuff. Some quality of life for controller players. So for those of you that use controller, that's a big W for you guys and girls. Lots more, you know, they're making it a lot more easier for you guys and girls to play. Just quickly scroll down a little bit more. Calendar tab, that's from the website. And then again, more fixes and stuff like that. More skins and stuff. This skin's looking pretty damn nice. I don't know if we're going to be getting this skin on our version, but it's looking nice. And then we've got a new dash morph and new gliding morph. Again, not 100% sure if we will get that on our version. But yeah, guys, really good news. Big update. Can't wait to jump into Talandre on the global version. Solo dungeons, you know, the new combat changes. So many good changes are coming to the game. So not long to go now. We're literally like 2 days away for the global version. 1 day away for this Korean version update. I will log on to the my Korean account when the servers go live. I'll check out the new NPCs, all of the stuff that they sell there, and I'll bring a video to the channel for you guys. And of course, I'll jump into the solo dungeon and I'll do a video for you guys and girls as well. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you very soon. Take care. Peace.